Welcome in everybody to another Universal Resort tour. Today we are at Endless Summer Surfside. It is the sister resort to the Endless Summer Dockside, and I'll say it's the little sister because it is quite smaller than Dockside. It's only got 2 towers and 1 pool and is a little more cozy and quaint. But the decor is more up my alley with the blues and the ocean vibes and surf vibes, so very cool. Let's get in here and start to check it out. Here are the lobby doors, and I always say let's get in here and check it out and never remember that I'm about to show you where the resort buses are first. So if you come out of the lobby and you hang a right, or you can go through the bottom of Tower 1 from inside the lobby to get there. Just around the corner is where you will find the buses to City Walk and Epic Universe, and there are those stops. As you walk into the lobby, you will notice some design elements very similar to Dockside. You have your check-in to the left, and because Horror Nights is coming, or has started, every resort that Universal has some kind of photo op for Horror Nights. So we come around to the right of the lobby. You have your full Starbucks here, as a lot of the Universal resorts have, and they are open and serving coffee, and they have their pastries and cake pops and things like that. Just past Starbucks, you have the Beach Break Cafe. This is their cafeteria, food court, whatever you'd like to call it. It is smaller than Dockside's, but this is a smaller resort, so you don't need as much space. As soon as you walk in, they do have some grab-and-go stuff, and they have their resort mugs over here that you can pay for and have free refills for your stay, along with chips and bagels and candies, and the ever-impressive ice cream cooler. As we keep going around, you have your grab-and-go drinks, and then we start into the food court sections. You have salads here, pastries. You have more of a Caribbean style setup with some citrus roasted chicken. Of course, you've got a pizza station, and then your typical fried food station, which has your hamburgers, hot dogs, things like that. You can order at any of the stations. And then they have a pasta station, which is not open right now. Or no, it is. They're just not cooking anything at the moment. And then you have sandwiches for grab and go, fruit cups, and it looks like some Surfside homemade lemonades and fruit punches. That's pretty cool. Now the sitting area for this is what I really love. So you got the rustic look of the wood, the old weathered kind of beached wood, and the blues and whites, and this what could be shells or sand dollars along the way. I love the walls. Look at these chairs with the different colored paints. And this is kind of what the inside of it looks like. You got a couple different sections, and you got your refillable spots. And then my favorite spot is when you come out here, it almost makes it feel like you came out to a beach patio. You have all these picnic tables with the white and blue stripe to go with the aesthetic, and the huge wood, weathered wood on the walls. And like I said, as you can tell, it's not very crowded in here. And it is dinner time. It is 5:30. So although it's a smaller seating area, you shouldn't have trouble finding a spot to sit. Exit to the food court has this very neat sitting section with this little couch, but it's got locked up like this surf shop with all the surfboards in it. So just going along with the decor. Look at the entrance of the food court. They do have a little outside sitting area kind of off back behind the pool, where if you wanted to grab your stuff from the food court and come out here, you could. Back at the front of the lobby, I passed right by it, didn't even mention it, but you do have the Universal ticket counter where you can purchase tickets and passes and things like that. And then if we come back to the left and past check-in, you have your Avis rental car section, and then we have the Universal Studio Store. Also, this is the hallway I told you about earlier that goes out to where the buses are, and this is also where you will find your luggage service down on the right. As we head into the Universal store, it is your typical Universal store. It has things from all the lands and islands in either park, and It has, in case you missed anything from the parks that you wanted to get, you have surfboards down at the bottom. Now, one thing that this resort has that some of the others don't have is they actually have resort-specific merchandise. Now, it doesn't say Surfside, but it does have Endless Summer, so it works for both Surfside and Dockside. But you got Christmas ornaments, pins, multi-purpose headbands, coasters, t-shirts, tank tops. You have a good variety of stuff, and if you want your souvenir from your vacation to detail the resort you stayed at. One little note around this resort is as you pass all the benches, they have names of famous surf spots from around the world. The Bonsai Pipeline in Hawaii, the Bondi Beach in Sydney. And like I said, if you go to any of the benches in this resort, they're going to have some kind of different famous surf location. Back over to the right side as we make our way past the cafe food court and down the hallway into Tower 2. This hallway is where you'll find your game room and your fitness center. Being a value resort, the game room is a little bit smaller. Again, same things you find at all the Universal ones, Jurassic Park, Mario Kart. That's kind of what you're getting there. And then as you come on down, you have the fitness center. For a value resort fitness center, this is pretty good. You've got all kind of free weights and kettlebells. You also have tons of cardio equipment and tons of weightlifting machines. So this is, you can get definitely a full workout drawer. You see a sign right here for the sandbar, but we are going to check that out as part of our pool tour, which we will head out there to do now. Straight out of the back of the lobby, we find ourselves at the pool. This is the only pool for the Surfside Resort, and I'm not sure if you can tell from this angle, but it is shaped like a surfboard. You have zero entry on this end and little kind of splash areas for the kids to play in. You have seating on either side. You do have more seating on the right side, however. And along the back are tables, and there are plenty of umbrellas all around. It is more in the evening, so they're all down at this point. This is a value resort for Universal, so there is no towel stations with water or water slide. But still, nonetheless, this pool is packed and everyone looks like they're having a blast. In the back corner here, you have the sandbar. Now, one thing I like about this sandbar that I haven't seen at a lot of Universal resorts is it has a section inside the pool and outside the pool. So you don't have to be in the pool in order to enjoy the bar. You have this section over here that's outside the gates and offers all the same service that inside the gates do. From the back of the pool, or the tip of the surfboard here, you can see both towers. This resort only has these two towers. It is much smaller and quaint than the Dockside Resort, which you can see right over there. This one does back up to a little lake. So you have kind of like this nice little lake view from the end of the pool. And there is a walkway out here, but you do have to have a room key to get back in. So you don't have to worry about, you know, people off the lake just coming in and hanging out at your pool. Unlike the deluxe resorts that have towel stations where people hand them out to you, this does have towels and towel returns. So you do not have to bring towels down from your room or bring your own personal towels with you. You can grab them here and leave them here. Just outside the lobby, over to the right, they have a nice little shaded seating area with some tables and lounge chairs and a great spot just to take in the nice Florida weather. I hope you enjoyed this brief yet detailed tour of Surfside Resort at Endless Summer Resorts. Like I said, it is smaller. Unfortunately, we are too small of a YouTube channel to get access to room reviews right now. But if you like what we're doing, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel as we grow. I promise I'll try to get these more in depth for you. And have a great day. Thank you for watching.